I think the fact of the matter is that most of the films that I have done have not run around a working character. I don't enjoy being scrutinized at all. Not at all. But fortunately for me, I think I would say 100% of the time. I have never really had anybody scrutinize me and say anything bad about me. So I'm fine. I'm happy with it. So far, so good. Touch wood. I don't think DDLJ in today's day and time, even if you took Shah Rukh and me, could be done in the same way. Again, what we felt then, what we were then, is what, made the film what it is. I will do my own thing. I will walk out in my track pants and I'm going to wear whatever I like to the airport without worrying about, who's going to be saying what to it or, who's going to be looking. I need to be comfortable.
Hello everyone, you're watching OTTplay show Reel and I'm Aishwarya and I'm so excited to interview just 2 days before the release of the trial, the lead actor Kajol and the creator Suparn Verma. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Our pleasure to be here.
Yeah. I want to start with you, ma'am. In your filmography of about 32 years, which I mentioned, you have played so many varied characters, but there are limited characters where you have played a working professional, like maybe in My Name is Khan you have played hairstylist, or in Tribanga you were as an Odissi dancer. Was it one of the major reasons for you to take up trial where you are actually being in a working professional and fighting it out and headlining that in a different way from the characters you have played?
I think most of the characters that I've played have, I think more than the characters, it's always dependent on the story and the script. I've always said that it's the script that's most important for me. So I think the fact of the matter is that most of the films that I have done have not run around a working character.
Yeah.
And this one did. The entire script was based around a working woman. Yeah. So I think it's the opposite way around really, that it's not the working character so much as it's a working script that really needs to be a requirement for me.
Yeah, and there are not much also female lawyers we have seen. It's very iconic. If you
in real life also.
We know one.
Yeah. So yeah, वो भी एक add-on भी हुआ ना, now that you are also going to be one of the iconic characters.
Yeah. Definitely.
And was that also for you a point to cast Kajol ma'am as the lead, like to see her as a female lawyer or as a working professional, which like mentioned?
See, here's the thing. For me, the USP was to work with her, period. Full stop. Everything else is secondary, it follows from there. But for her to agree to do this show, I need to go to her with something which is really powerful to add to this iconic filmography of hers and challenge her in a way that she, kind of something new that she gets to do, or emotionally per se. And playing a lawyer was just one part of it, I think.
Yeah, really a small part of it.
Because her journey as Noinika in this show, where she is playing a woman who's been betrayed and starting in a way her life from scratch.
Yeah.
Because her character literally starts her journey in this show from ground zero. True. And that in itself is a different kind of struggle as a woman, as a mother, as a professional. So there are various layers to her in this show that we kind of get to explore.
Yeah. And are you a spontaneous actor, or do you prep for certain projects that you are in? Specifically this
I think a certain amount of prep is necessary for every character that you play. But I don't know whether spontaneity is the right word for it. Impulse is there, definitely, but I don't think you can be very spontaneous when you're doing 10 retakes and you're doing 20 retakes, or you're doing it from every different angle. That spontaneity goes out. Then after that, you're just a good actor and who has to redo everything that you've done like 5 times before, another 5, 10 times more. So I think, there is that, but that's your prep, really.
Right. This is a Good Wife adaptation, and in today's day and age in social media, every content which comes out is scrutinized, is analyzed very, very in a very minutest way. Do you think that comes as a drawback when you recreate something or when you adapt something for Indian standards?
Fact is this, that anything you do, whether you adapt or write original, it's going to be scrutinized, it's going to be torn apart, it's going to be put back together, it's going to be re-examined. It's part of the game. And honestly, when you know the rules of the game, either enjoy it or don't do it.
Yeah.
So it comes to literally as simple as that. So I enjoy being scrutinized. It's all good fun.
And what about you, ma'am?
I don't enjoy being scrutinized at all. Not at all. But fortunately for me, I think I would say 100% of the time. I have never really had anybody scrutinize me and say anything bad about me. So I'm fine. I'm happy with it. So far, so good. Touch wood.
You know, in the past 2 weeks, like you had mentioned earlier, that sometimes adaptation, you cannot recreate a magic which has been created.
Definitely
for example,
not.
people keep on saying about you remaking DDL ja kuch kuch hota, or even for the matter like recent song of Karan Jo which came out, Tum Kya Mile. People have been talking about you and Shah Rukh, and the people are reminiscing those things. So what do you have to say about that recreation or the magic which you have recreated, or something which is coming?
I don't think magic can be recreated. That's my again opinion on it. I wouldn't say that people have not succeeded in making wonderfully beautiful things, but I would say that magic for me cannot be recreated. I don't think DDLJ in today's day and time, even if you took Shah Rukh and me, could be done in the same way. Again, what we felt then, what we were then, is what made the film what it is. Even for Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, even for Sholay for that matter.
Yeah.
I mean, like, or whichever film you take, whatever song you take also, which is remixed today, the original is the original. And the feel that gives you, I feel that no other version of it can give you. It's a different feel, but it's not the same feel that you get from it. As far as this particular show is concerned, our particular show is concerned, the great part about it is that we have not recreated the wife.
Yeah.
We've taken a concept, we've taken an idea, and we've taken a basic storyline, and we had to create our own, because at the end of the day, we're basing it in India. We're basing it in a completely different society, in almost a different time, because it was like long back that this show started. So it's a different time, it's a different society completely, with different rules, different regulations, different judgments. So automatically, I think Suparn will be a better person to tell you that it's a different show.
Yeah.
That's
There's no
what we
jury
believe.
system
at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
It's evolved from there. And just to add to what Kajol was talking about, fact is this, that films are like the only medium which are time capsules. They reflect an era,
Yeah.
a mindset, a mood, which you can
Yeah.
revisit
Yeah.
as a time machine.
It's like looking at a picture, a photograph.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was going to checking your filmography, and in
Even I was checking my filmography.
Yeah.
It's so
I've
awesome.
not even done 50 films.
Are you serious?
But
Why are you so choosy and lazy? Which one is it?
Probably I'm lazy.
But 25 years back in 98, you had around so many releases, like from Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya, Pyar To Hone Do, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Dushman,
Yeah.
and there are so many, and all of them had varied range. It was
Yeah.
not like in Dushman you were so intense, and in Kuch Kuch it was different. And even now, like if you see in 2023 with the trial and even the lust stories, it is something you have like brought, both are poles apart. Even Salam Venki, it has come in different only the emotional, which is unfilmed. So now after 25 years, do you see yourself also in that similar kind of roles which are probably getting offered, like which are quite different from what you're doing?
See, honestly, whatever I am doing, I'm choosing
Yeah.
to do. So wherever I am mentally is what I'm honestly, if somebody offers me the role of a college student today, I don't know whether I don't know whether I would want to do it.
Do in the first place.
अगर flashback होगा तो सोचूंगी फिर भी,
या फिर
लेकिन वो मतलब
helicopter
बहुत
रीला
छोटा,
जैसा, that you're going
बिल्कुल,
back,
थोड़ा सा कुछ होगा तो maybe yeah, definitely, but not a, like I can't imagine myself, somewhere down the line, I would have to really believe in it wholeheartedly. Maybe a Benjamin Button,
Yeah.
for that matter, if that
I'm
came
sure.
across my
That's
plate,
awesome.
I would love to do that. I would do that. But like I said, I'm a very different person today. I am a very different person today. I think differently. And I believe that it's a fantastic time for all actors, actually. It's a wonderful time for all actors to do various things, because finally our audience is willing to accept us in almost all avatars, rather than sticking to one typical, if she is a heroine, she must do only songs and must do this and must do that. You know, now a heroine can be a lot more than that. A heroine can even be a hero, and a hero can even be a heroine for that matter. So
Which are Ayushmann was dream girl, is dream girl. So
yeah, so that's exactly.
But you have done that. Like, come on, Gupt. I mean, you have done that. Even Dushman, you are the hero of the film.
She is the hero of the film wherever she goes. It's all good. Even trial, she's the hero.
Yeah. You know, the trailer starts with your on-screen husband getting arrested, and you're coming under public eye because of whatever he has been accused of infidelity and all that. That's something which you come across now also because of the paparazzi culture. You are a public figure. Like if you come out of a restaurant and everything, you are clicked. How do you make sure that there is a line drawn between that privacy or something, if not for you, even extended to your family, your daughter? How do you maintain that?
I think the line is in my head. The line is in my head and pretty much drawn very clearly as far as the paparazzi are also concerned. Because I think they also realize that if one, I'm not calling them. So if they find me somewhere, "Arey, tukka lag gaya, mil gayi," it's that more than anything else. So I think they, and plus I think they also, I touch wood, I have that kind of respect also, that they respect my space, they respect the distance, and they know that they can only go so far and no further. Again, and I think it has to do with, like honestly, there is only till one point that I can be worried about this. You know, after that, I will do my own thing. I will walk out in my track pants and I'm going to wear whatever I like to the airport without worrying about, you know, who's going to be saying what to it, or, you know, who's going to be looking. I need to be comfortable and I need to live my life. And I can't stop living my life because I'm worried about scrutiny, etc.
You know, the first season has 8 episodes, and the original show, it was like 156. It was a TV show. Like
23 episodes first season.
It was like that. So what was the challenges to bring that compact like into 8 episodes? And I'm sure you're going to go further with this.
So here's the thing, that the original is a television show.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really a OTT show per se. So, and also it's 15 years, 16 years old when it first came out. So they wrote in a different style. It's a 5-act structure per episode, where the main story, the thematic story, would be spread across and peppered over 23 episodes. OTT streaming is done in a way where the structure is, the storytelling is much more dense. What is happening now to the characters is what's driving the plot. The cases are one part of it. So they were doing it very differently there, number one. So we kind of condensed that, brought in the storylines closer. Also, we luckily had the gift of seeing where the characters' arcs lead in the later seasons. So we could bring that forward. We could create stronger characters in this season itself. And also, our cases are completely new because, you know.
Because the time is different, the year is different, the country is different.
So season 2 is already in the making.
Of course it is. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Written also.
Kajol has special
Kahaani
writing credits. Kajol is turning writer for season 2.
Sure.
But that will be first for her because she has never returned to a character. She has never done sequels.
Yeah, that's true actually.
That will be, that will be,
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, that
First
I've
time.
never come back to a.
you have never
come back to a character,
came back to a character. So
We're going back to Noideka next year.
so that even that kind of will be a
new thing, for
and
sure.
to get back to that sur of the what you had done.
Absolutely. Sur
After
की
a
तो
gap.
problem नहीं है.
नहीं, वो एक
Sur
gap
की
के
problem
बाद-
नहीं है. Sur है यहाँ पे sur ही sur है.
सुर and असुर दोनों है.
पर वो गैप के बाद इजी हो जाएगा ना मतलब.
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. I don't have a problem going into a character or coming out of a character.
Right.
Yeah.
You go like crack. Chalo next.
Yeah, that slap.
Slaps.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank
It
you
was
so much.
great
Thank
talking
you.
to you. I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you.